entirely WNBA, we've got a special one for you tonight. It is the 30th WNBA Draft, and we are locked in for the first few rounds. We'll be breaking down the picks, the fits, and all the storylines as they happen. So let's get into it. I'm Ashley, and I'm here with Hev, and we're so excited to be here with you guys.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see if I was right, if you were right. I don't know. This is a big time draft, especially with all the free agency moves that happened over the
Mhm.
weekend. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm excited. But real quick, you seen that conspiracy theory on TikTok for the wings, AZ going to the wings, bro.
The
They had
graphic.
like the graphic. They had the first three games off, and then Paige with the 5, so 35. Then they had the clock with the next three numbers being 3 and 5. Like, bro,
No, I was completely upset. I'm just like, come on. Now, if they do pick AZ, I'm not going to say that it was correct still, but I'm just like, come on. Like, let's relax a little bit. I know you guys want that lore, but let's chill out.
yeah, they saying Paige is playing like how they be like the GM for LeBron. They're saying Paige
Yeah.
is playing that. So all right,
Oh, yeah.
let's
What do we
see.
got there?
Damn it! Hold on.
You good.
Um, I'm gonna tell. We can't see the
Oh, we're good. We're good.
All right,
I'm coming up now.
there it goes.
Why don't we go ahead and go through our mock drafts, the first five, so we can let
You want me to pull
everyone.
it up?
Yeah, go ahead. You can read it off.
I got you. All right, boom. For you, for Ashley, she had Lauren Betts going 1, Azzi Fudd going 2, Cody McMahon going 3, Olivia Miles going 4, and Flau'jae Johnson going 5. And then
Mm-hmm.
for my picks, I had Awa Fam going 1, Azzi Fudd going 2,
There
Cody
we go.
McMahon going 3, Lauren Betts going 4, and Olivia Miles going 5. Oh,
Wait,
Jesus. Good thing I
Ava
don't put
was
no
wearing
money on
something
anything.
different. Hold on. Did they change their outfits from earlier? Maybe just AZ?
I'm looking. I hope so. I don't know. It wasn't looking too hot.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey.
They
Let's
wasn't looking too hot.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't necessarily the most excited about them too, because that's kind of like the staple of the WNBA. It's not just about basketball, it's about culture, it's about fashion, it's about
Yeah.
everything, and that's one of the great things about that. So um oh, that's the WNBA. I mean, that's the UCLA team. That's not even
No, that's just the UCLA team. But you got Kiki, you got Lauren Betts up in the corner over there. Hmm.
Yeah, no, I was actually
We should have
so
done. Go ahead.
we should have done what?
Fashion rating. We should have done rate
We
rate the
can
outfits.
as they come on. Oh, you be reading our minds. See that dress. I like that dress.
No
I like that
bitch.
a lot. What you
Mm,
mean?
that's T for me. Or is that like a conflict of interest? Are they not allowed to do that?
Oh, you said no page.
Yeah, no page.
I haven't heard a whole lot of Paisy talk anyway, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know. But that is very possible. It could be conflict of interest and everything.
yeah, like why wouldn't they be together? I don't mind this outfit by Olivia Miles here.
It's not bad. It's like
It's just
it's not ugly,
boring.
but I would just want more. I
It's
would want
boring.
more. Yeah.
I feel it's boring. Not bad though.
And
It's
in
just
general,
boring.
I like her style. So I was like, there were so many black outfits.
Yo, like no, that sound wrong. Nobody wanted to pop a color or nothing. Like
I know. For
I don't know.
real. I was
I
thinking the
think.
same thing.
All right, we got an all white outfit. I'm talking. Where's the mixture? We going monochrome throughout the whole damn lineup. Everybody got one color, head to toe.
And if it's gonna be one color, it can't be white, gray, or black. Respectfully, not in this instance. Now I will say Flage, that all black. It was a little bit different because it had a little, I don't know, it had a little something to it. So I'm not mad at that one at all.
Yeah. I see Ravens fit. I'm not gonna lie, for a second, like a quick glance, I thought that was Ryan Destiny, bro. I was like, why does she look like I couldn't I guess I'm not used to seeing her in this like, all right, they about to pull up the first draft.
Yeah.
All this stop talking.
Where they still shine and win at a higher level.
All right, let's see who they got. All right, put your bet in right now. Me and you. Put your bet in right now. Hurry up.
I think I think it's either Azzi or Olivia.
Azzi or Olivia? I'm
Don't
sticking.
remember.
I'm sticking Azzi or Awa.
I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous like this me or something. I don't know. I think okay, Raven. Base of 10. All right. It's just still so annoying seeing Kathy up here, but it's okay.
Oh.
I said
Oh. See, this the part we can't edit out when we record.
I don't care. You don't gotta edit that out for me, baby. I said what I said.
I feel
That
like
Cook
I'm
girl from
there,
Ohio
like
State seems mad dominant. Should she go to a program where she could still shine but win at a high level? I mean, ideally that's the balance for anybody, but if she'll be able to find that, who knows?
It's some rumors she heading to what, Notre Dame or something like that.
I'm not mad at that though. I was like, okay.
They need sun over there. They need sun.
For sure.
Damn, she talks so damn much. Do you know nobody like you anyway?
That's
You
what
hear
I
all
was
that?
saying. But now you say it now. What about Betts going first? I don't see that because Dallas just and free agency got hella bigs. And the new coach had talked about wanting to play fast and go up and down and just be a transition team. And I don't know if Betts necessarily fits that. She's more like she can run a transition a little bit, but I see her more back to the basket, kind of being set up or being set up half court. But
Yeah.
with that being said, it's time to lock in. She just said it's officially time to start, and her little speech is over. Yeah, boy, Gino was hella tell you guys. If he'd won,
You might be like 2 seconds ahead of me, bro.
I'll wait till you react then. We had another comment while they were talking, though. He was mad. Gino was mad. Gino was mad.
I ain't even gonna lie though. I'm not excusing anything he did because I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, like, I'm not a sore loser. I'm not a happy happy loser either, though. Like, I'm not gonna, like, if I'm used to winning, I'm not gonna sit here and smile when I lose, but I would be professional. I'd be pissed though.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is that like Dawn has, and every time she loses respectfully. Like the next couple days, she did exactly that, and she made sure that it went into it that way.
They said they talking about Dallas had the #1 pick 3 years in a row. Yeah, because they sucked 3 years in a row.
So, I need them. I know Dallas, but I know y'all know. So like, hurry up. I don't see why the first pick shouldn't be like, all right, here's the first pick. Why are you trying to put them on the clock? Y'all shouldn't discuss.
Like they just showed the roster and it's guards and bigs. Who do you even need? Like you're gonna get Lauren Betts and make the vet sit. You're gonna make the veteran sit. Where'd she get the afro from? Ain't she have it in a puff?
Who?
Olivia Miles, she got her afro out. Ain't she have it in a puff?
Yeah, but with hair like that, you just take the rubber band down, you good to go. Shake it a little bit. You should know what the heck.
Nah. All right. So it's between Olivia Miles and Azzi Fudd. No Awa. No bets in sight.
It must be so hard to just sit there and try to like be cool. Like what?
Look,
Mhm.
I can't even say what I would do while I'm not in this position. I just couldn't sit there. I couldn't
Yeah.
sit there.
Mm.
Like, hurry up.
Oh, here we go. I forgot. I'm gonna be quiet.
We might be on the same time then. All right, I'm locking in. I'm going AZ. I'm gonna be mad if Awa get Kiki. What about Rice? Maybe like
You still
third.
haven't. They still haven't announced it on your end.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I got.
Like, come on. We like that.
It's
AZ Fudd is the first pick of the 2026 draft. That is so exciting. I love that.
it's gonna be Ladala being Central in Dallas. Jesus. Nah,
Yep.
shout out. Damn.
I can't. I don't even want to touch WNBA Twitter right now and everything. That's gonna be crazy. But that's so exciting. I think that's gonna be a great addition with the pieces that they did have. I know that doesn't necessarily match our initial thought of
Yeah.
the, but it matches with the things that they did, the movement they made, in the free agency. So that's awesome. I'm so happy for AZ.
Look, AZ is an amazing player. Like this is no knock on her. I literally just got a text and I'm gonna entertain it for a while because this is gonna be the narrative, especially for sports fans. They talk about this person isn't happy about this pick. And it's like, I wonder if the narrative is gonna be that the W is kind of feeding into the social things too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, was this the pick you needed? I don't know. I think AZ should have went 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoever has her is lucky to have her. So if you want to
Yeah.
feed it in the narrative to get her, F it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. But I think it's also hard to say that when I don't think it matters which team had the number one pick. She was going to be in the conversations regardless. So it was
Regardless.
different if she didn't necessarily deserve to be top five, but she was going 1 through 5 regardless. Nobody was going to leave her on that board too long.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it just happens to be that both of them are really good at basketball.
I mean, you know what I mean? AZ a dog too. She is. She genuinely is. And I think I see her being successful there, and I think that's just I'm just so excited. I'm excited to see that dynamic and all the pieces. It's pretty much a whole new team, a whole new organization with everything. So
Hmm.
I'm excited to see how that gets put together for real.
Let me see. All right, let's list it. They got Enrique. They got Paige.
Hmm.
And now they have AZ. Obviously, they have other players, guys. I know. I'm just talking about the 1, 2, and 3 positions because
Right.
that's what it looks like.
Hmm.
Now you have a solid knockdown shooter with a crazy score with two crazy like this might could work. This really could work. I know it's
Absolutely.
ball dominant, but uh, you have a knockdown shooter. You
Mhm.
have fucking
The
you
best way
have
to
you
bring
have
you.
Paige who can yeah, you have Paige who could play the one. And then you
Mhm.
have Enrique who could play the 1, 2, 3. Like, I think this is a good mix up for the 1, 2, 3 position for Dallas.
100%.
I don't think that's bad. Dallas gonna be nice. They should have been nice last year, like we were talking about. Either this last pot or the one before that. It was clearly the coach, so it doesn't
Mhm.
matter. They'll be good. Wow. Yo, if you're watching this and you're on Twitter or whatever they call it nowadays, at me at heaven_Bristow for all the edits. I want to see them. I don't want to miss
Oh,
out on them.
yeah, you know they're gonna go crazy. Dang, I should have. Oh, I do have my other phone.
At heaven. uh, I don't even know if it's at heaven_Bristow. Just find me and
They'll
at
find
me.
you.
Just find me
Just find me, please. I need to see it.
and at me on it, please.
That's the you thing. You don't have to add me, y'all. It's okay.
I want to see it. Who is over there messing with the hotkeys?
You know who she is. Just having fun. Oh, see, there's one of the edits. Look, they put them together immediately.
Damn, whoever came up with that conspiracy theory must feel like freaking Confucius right now.
Mhm.
I wouldn't shut up. I'd honestly act like I'm the smartest person. All right. M- Minnesota. What do they need? Who do we have second?
I don't
Yeah,
even remember anymore. I should have
I
kept it
think we
up.
had AZ.
You're right. I did have AZ going to Minnesota, so that already my whole shit's fucked up. So I don't know no more. I don't know. Um, mm,
What do they need? We was talking about it
I
yesterday.
feel like
I'll
a
tell you
lot
right now.
though.
You have Courtney, you have Fee, you have McBride. I don't see why you go get Olivia Miles.
I think they
I
go with Awa.
Why are you going to get Olivia Miles? What does that
Yeah,
do for you? Like,
I don't know.
are you going to I always say that, are you going to bring in a second pick and make these people come off the bench? No.
Yeah, right.
Or are
I
you going to make
know.
her come off the bench? You're not making Olivia Miles come off the fucking bench. So, what are they talking about in the chat? I'm a
Oh,
Mystics fan, so hopefully we get a winner.
for me, the second pick
Mm.
is in. We'll see. Again, I'm gonna wait for. Make sure your thing says live, but I'm just not react until you react.
You got it already?
It's coming in right now.
All right, so is mine. I think I wasn't paying attention last time. She walking up to the podium. All right, bruh. Leave me alone. Bro, I don't understand this no more. No.
Yeah, so Olivia Miles with the second pick. Um, I'm not mad at it because that's a great pick to have. Great player to have on your roster and everything, but I I, I don't know if that's the immediate need for the Lynx right now.
No. I do want to say one thing though. One very important thing for
Okay, let me hear it.
Olivia Miles getting the second pick. Last year at this point, she made a very controversial decision to stay in college. And the
Mhm.
main question was, how are you going to get a pick any higher or at the same level? She was
Mm,
projected number 2 last year and we thought that was out the window. So shout out to her because you proved the people wrong and you got
absolutely.
more money at the end. You got more money in college and you came into the league and got more money.
Thank you.
So
You know what?
shout out to Olivia Miles.
Let her be the epitome, the example of what it could really do and benefit players
Mhm.
to stay in college.
Mhm.
That's a great point. I'm really glad you brought that up because that was such a big topic. She was getting so much backlash, and I'm glad she was able to do that and continue to have a great college career at TCU, even though she left. That's a great point. I'm so glad you brought that
Nah,
up.
yeah.
Oh, so she changed too. She got a little suit
She
on
did
now.
change. I This is given 2003 NBA draft though. Like put it back. Put it
Please,
back.
please.
I don't like this one.
My
Or school
God.
principal. I'm not even trying to like
Oh, relax. You
what
are gassing.
bro, what's happening? But
And
like I
you're
said, shout out
gassing.
to
I
Olivia
forgot she had
Miles.
an ACL injury too, so her career hasn't necessarily been a straight line, but that's amazing to see the perseverance and able to go her own path because a lot of people would not have done that.
No.
Like they want to go to the pros and secure that top pick. So that's amazing.
I'm just I'm not seeing it for Minnesota. This is just like this is definitely a mindset of I'm going to pick what's readily available. Like I'm not missing out on these people because I don't want other teams to have it.
No,
You
I
know,
agree. Because like we talked about that's not doesn't seem to perfect fit for the Lynx.
am I bugging?
This is big. Olivia Miles, Minnesota League is on notice. I don't know.
Which
Maybe we need to sit and see
mhm.
what the Lynx have.
You start Courtney, her, Fee and McBride. Fine.
Courtney, her, Fee, McBride. That's still only four.
And probably Natasha, like I'm talking about the guards. I don't even care about the bigs right now. Like how you because she's not coming off the bench. She's
Yeah.
not coming off the bench.
I mean, with the other stud bud. Ugh.
Letitia Harden. Keep scrolling.
Um,
Keep scrolling. Let's see. Yeah, you'd probably go if Dorca's readily available, you go, nah, you're gonna start Natasha Howard.
yeah, you're gonna start Natasha Howard. I'm not gonna lie.
Like we said yesterday, it wasn't live, but we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota has a great starting five. Potentially, you don't have a bench.
That's the thing that's the conversation to be had is what is their second unit gonna bring? You know, we talked about how last year they had very little fall off.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to see if they're able to rebuild and put that into effect for this year coming up. But yeah, I mean, they can definitely utilize Miles. It's not like it's a thing that's like, what are you like? What is this for? This completely doesn't make any sense. But with the pieces that you have just lost, you lost two critical big people
Mm-hmm.
who were there for the boards, who helped push the floor, outlet passes, and everything. So, I mean, Olivia Miles does push the floor in different ways, but they take away that big presence a little bit.
Hello.
And there it is.
We shall see. I'm always rooting. Not for the Lynx. I'm always rooting for rookies though.
Absolutely. Everywhere, all the time.
Yeah. Who's next? What's third? Seattle Storm. Bro, I'm not
Seattle.
even gonna lie. If this is following the trend of I'm not losing people to other teams, how do you not grab Lauren Betts at this point? You're gonna leave her on the clock.
Well, if you look at the draft right now, they're saying that the next best available would be Awa.
And I'm thinking maybe it's because Awa and NECA. Same style. That's what I'm seeing.
That I'm not mad at that. But I think it's a new age for Seattle. You can't really step into it trying to do the same thing as last year.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this going to be a new coach for them as well?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so maybe it's an opportunity to recreate the identity of Seattle.
Yeah.
Um,
They
because
have
they lost
Stephanie.
big 3, they
Mm-hmm.
lost their coach, they lost everything, so who knows? It's gonna be a little bit hard to navigate talking about what they need because we don't even know who they are anymore, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Nah, I'm rocking with it. Let's see. They about to go up. You might be. I will say though, what is it saying for Lauren Betts? Is she the fourth best available? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they had Awa Fam or sorry, I'm not sure about the name. Awa, and then I think they had Flage and somebody else before Lauren.
Okay. So if Lauren Betts does fall to like the fifth or
Mhm.
sixth pick, it would be because of all the reservations that people have been had. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like maybe a little bit of recency bias is good in this situation.
Uh-huh.
You know, I said the cat got my tongue for the for her situation when I was talking all that against
Yeah,
her.
correct.
So I think you look at what she did in the tournament and you say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna invest in Lauren Betts."
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think Lauren Betts is 100% a great thing to pick.
All right, bro, leave me alone. Why we don't got the ESPN drawn up? It's coming. It's coming. All right, fine, whatever. All right, Awa Fam. I
Awa Fam to the Seattle Storm.
I said I see it. I see it. She'll be with Ezzy, the girl from is it Australia? Is she from Australia? The really tall one.
Mm, yes, I'm not 100% on the name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yes, they'll have Ezzy. They'll have her. Um, don't they also have that other the rookie from last year, the really big girl? Thank you,
He
Dominique Malunga.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yes,
Oh.
so damn.
Okay,
I
so
mean, you got 6'4" and up against four with four players.
Yeah, I'm looking at these highlights right now because this is really my first introduction to her. I'm not gonna lie,
Mhm.
uh, but I love that she has such a high ceiling and she has a mixture, kind of a stretch four situation, but can handle herself in the post. You know what I mean?
That's
She
exactly
seems
how
to,
Ezzy plays. Like,
yeah.
yeah. I'm just thinking the most recent thing I could think of as far as a really big team,
Hmm.
the Michigan team, the men's team that just won. I mean, they
Hmm.
just had the hype. So if you're gonna go in here with really big players that can move the floor, it might just work. F it. Like it might just work. They're huge with this roster. Let me tell you about Seattle Storm right now. Um, WNBA transactions. I hate that phrase.
Yeah, no, I hate that phrase too.
Like these are people. They did get Katie Lou, did get Jade Melbourne from the Mystics, got Natisha Idman.
Natisha, I did forget about that.
They
I
signed,
think that would be good for her.
yeah, they signed Zaya Cook to a training camp. I don't know if that's gonna last. You know how they get. They
I would
did
love to
get,
see Zaya be able to spread her wings a little bit.
yeah. All right, Stefan, this is your time to shine. Who you going with? Who they picking? You a Mystics fan. This is your time to shine. Tell us who
Yeah,
they're picking.
who they need to pick to be able to say that they cooked.
Um, Jordan Horston. I forgot she was injured last year, the whole year.
Ah,
I forgot
they're
about
huge
her.
then. My goodness.
Jordan Horston is big at like, and she plays like a three. She's
Like
huge.
3, yes.
They're big.
They are. That's gonna be interesting. That's a lot of pieces to try to figure out and put it together.
Let's go. Okay, let's tell who are they picking? Hurry up.
Yeah, before the pick is in. Dang, I just missed the next best situation.
It's got to be Lauren Betts. I mean, damn. This would line up with the mock draft though. This was pretty much.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's been pretty accurate so far with the mock draft that we were going off of when we spoke on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Everything you say just seems to go the opposite. You said, "When's the last time ESPN was accurate?" This, and that. Like, dang, I'm gonna take everything you say with a little bit of grain of salt.
Was I lying though?
No, but as soon as you put it into the air,
The opposite comes true.
it went the other direction.
Like they ain't never been accurate. Maybe the 1-2 pick. No, everybody else has not been accurate.
Yeah.
But whatever. The Mystics are on the clock. Come on.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie. If they pick Betts, would that make sense? Who'd they get rid of?
Stefan said Flage or Betts. Man,
Okay.
hold on, Flage. I mean, those would be my 2 picks too. Those would
Yeah.
definitely be my picks too, so we're gonna see.
Wait, hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Toronto Temple. I'm crying. The Mystics said Lauren Betts. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Fine. Fine. I'm happy. I'm
No,
good.
that's
I'm
a
good with that.
no, either way that they went with that one, I wasn't gonna be upset whether it was Lauren Betts, or Flage, honestly.
Yeah. I'm good with that. You don't really have you got rid of Stephanie Dawson. You have Shakira Austin.
Mhm.
And now you have Lauren Betts.
Kiki.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
First back-to-back picks from the same school since 2011. And who did it in 2011? None other than, of course, freaking UConn. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. Oh
It's,
my
like,
gosh.
ridiculous, and that's why it makes it so hard to say anything about Gino. Because what are you gonna say?
They're so
What are you gonna
annoying,
say that's
bro.
ever gonna mean anything to him? You know what I mean? Like, it's so irrelevant because he's really the greatest of all time.
They're
Yeah.
just annoying.
Yeah. Like,
I don't have anything bad to say about this move from the Mystics.
mhm.
Um, I'm no longer speaking on Chicago Sky. I am no longer saying a single word when it comes to Chicago Sky. I will be quiet from now on. I have nothing to say for this next pick. I have nothing to say.
Is that because of your bias or just because you've been wrong so far?
Because I've been left field, like
Yeah.
the opposing team got a home run.
Yeah.
I threw it straight down the middle. Just a
Yeah. I would
fastball.
love I really see it being Flau'jae next, but I also think that that would be a really good situation
Uh-huh.
for Chicago and Flau'jae. I'm not gonna lie. I just think it's gonna be there's gonna be so many things. The Chicago Sky are gonna be stacked with the pieces that they have, and inevitably whoever they pick is just gonna be in addition to that. So hopefully they can, because it's all like you can have all these pieces, you can have everything in the world. That doesn't matter to me. I got to see you put it together because
Yeah.
that's the big thing. Like you can have the best players in the world, but then you can also have the best team in the world, and they don't necessarily, they're not necessarily the same thing.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, for Chicago, like when we look at who they've got so far, we can agree it's looking towards like a defensive identity.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not going to say Flau'jae is the number one defender in the country, but it can match up. She gives you some effort.
Oh, 100%.
She'll fit right into that if you tell her, look, this we're focusing on defense, dude.
I also think her and Skylar's energy,
Mm.
that it could be very, very exciting for them.
Who was next? Well, if she goes 5, this will match up with everybody's top 5.
Yeah.
The next ones though, I don't know.
Yeah. The I think 1 through 5, it's almost kind of like there's rarely that many surprises.
Yeah.
And when there's a surprise, it's like a huge surprise. But
Let's see. WNBA. Are they on the clock yet? Draft.
I believe they have to be. I do think so.
Oh,
Um,
see, the problem with the 6th and 7th pick are Toronto Temple and Portland Fire, and I'm not even playing. I could care less who goes there. That's just because they're new. I don't care.
yeah. Yeah, I don't really have many opinions. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna prepare for that though. I'm gonna see
I
who
want
they
to see who Golden State drafts, especially since they just got Gabby, bro. Like, how did you even? It's the Warriors. The Warriors is pumping money into them. I'm telling you. All right, who they get? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh,
What's your face for? Hold on. Hold. Shush, 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 shush. Oh,
oh, Chicago Sky picked Gabriela Jaquez for the number 5 pick of the draft. That's that we were see. That's what I was saying. We were just talking about how there's haven't been no
shout
surprises.
out
And there's
God.
gonna be no surprises, and now here's the fucking surprise.
Shout out God. God made me look good just now. I do know what I'm talking about sometimes. I do know what I'm talking about sometimes. ESPN ain't always right. Shout out God. Where the fuck she come from? Where did she come from?
I'm kind of speechless. I'm not gonna lie. I love her game, and I think that she can definitely be utilized in the WNBA. But this just was not. But I can't sit here and lie and say that she's the best guard option on available right now. So I'm actually like I'm caught off guard with this one.
I am
But she is a Swift Army
1000%.
knife. She is a Swift Army knife.
She's a first rounder. First, like, fine.
100%.
I didn't think she was a top 5 pick, but I don't. Nobody's okay. I want to tread around this slightly. I don't think people are gonna like what I have to say with what they're doing here.
Uh-huh.
You get Flau'jae. That's a essential, important piece for you to have. You
Uh-huh.
have to start her. You have to play her.
That's fair.
This ain't no knock on Gabriela. None. Let me make that clear. You don't have to. She can come off the bench for them. And you have Skylar. You have JC. You have Rakia. You have Dejanay. You have
Mhm.
Atkins. You have Vandersloot.
Yeah.
So
No, this is
maybe they went with someone. I see her helping me off the bench. and I can't afford to have a Flau'jae right now.
That's 100% fair. Those are great points that you brought up, and I see it 100%. But like based on how the draft has kind of gone so far, like I thought it was gonna stay on trend and being getting the best option, not necessarily what might be best utilized in your system.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out Gabrielle.
Nah, that was a shocker.
That was a shocker.
Oh.
I couldn't even help my expression on that one, but I did stay quiet. But I did stay quiet. I've been
I
trying to use my poker face, but like, yeah, nah,
I
that one caught
can't
me.
imagine the fans are happy about this though. I can't.
No.
Shout out to Gabrielle. I can't imagine they're happy about this. I'm not a Chicago fan, so I don't give a fuck. I'm
Yeah, like I'll
just
definitely be interested to see what people have to say of that pick if people are excited. I think it's also hard when like you get the fans excited with mock drafts and you think you're about to get a superstar like Flau'jae. And I don't just mean from basketball. She is a superstar.
mhm.
Like she's bigger than life in a lot of ways. And when you just lost your superstar like that, that fits the same narrative. So I'm I'm struggling to speak. Oh,
What do we
congratulations to her though.
think about Angel Reese to Atlanta? I need to get to an Atlanta game tomorrow. If y'all wanna, help us get there, do that. Do
Yeah,
that.
no. I think Atlanta's probably going to be the most lit team this year.
That's
Um,
yeah.
and but I also think because I was excited to see Brittany potentially play with Angel,
Mhm.
but with her leaving, I also think that it opens a lot of doors for Angel there. I think they'll be able to play a little bit faster, which I'm excited for them for that to be that. And there's a lot of chemistry between the new big three there. You got um Ryan Howard,
Yeah.
Alicia Gray, and Angel Reese, and they were just playing USA basketball together. Kiki ha-haing, low-key dropping Easter, like, Easter eggs, talking about, what other red jersey with 3 letters would look good on you? And then the next day, they gonna announce it.
Yeah.
So I think that they're definitely gonna be contenders. I'm not gonna lie. I see that happening for sure.
They were contenders without her, and
I
I
was gonna say.
think she brings a different, I'm not gonna say better because they're slightly different positions. They
Mhm.
same 5 position, just played a little differently, but I think she'll do a little better with the pace than Brittany Griner did. Like I don't think you have to wait for back to the basket. I think if she's at the 5, throw that mother effer ahead and she could euro around, lay up. Like I think they could go like this. So that's what I think about Atlanta. They were
Look at look
contenders
at
already.
what
What?
look at what D highlighted on that thing.
She gonna get that GM fired?
Mhm. Because honestly, I wanted her to be the Fever, but this is exciting. These comments are interesting.
I told you they weren't gonna be happy.
I mean, I didn't dis. I didn't disagree. I don't disagree because again, I'm
Hold on, scroll down, scroll down. You see that though? One more. Chicago has defend. I'm telling you that's where they're going.
yeah,
That's where they're going. Yo, nah, that's crazy though.
insane actually. Oh, wonder if there's gonna be any more shockers, bro. Because I don't see Flau'jae going to Tempo.
You know how Angel Reese allegedly told these people, I'm only talking to these teams? What the hell she gonna do in Toronto? Maybe link up with Drake. She be on her music. Maybe she become so OVO. I don't know.
Chill, bro. Chill. I don't see her playing for Sandy Brondello though. That's my biggest thing.
Oh, you don't like Sandy?
It's not that I don't like her, but I don't see her being. I don't know. I feel like their energies are different. I think after playing for a Kim Mulkey to go to a Sandy is gonna be a culture shock.
Mm, I I see. That's like going from 10 to 1,
Yeah.
literally.
And it seems that Flau'jae feeds off of that type of stuff, that energy, that fire. So I don't know.
It's a really
I
good
would like
point.
to see her in Portland more than I would like to see her in Toronto.
That's a see what we was talking about, how you just gotta sit here and watch?
Mhm.
I'm supposed to sit here and not react. But like, you got to keep your cool and just be like, hell no. Wrap it up.
Mhm.
Wrap the whole show up.
Fish above in last season. Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
I'm shook.
Yeah. All right. Who's next? Toronto Temple. Okay. And who's left on the board? Flage, Kiki Rice.
Mhm.
$50 they go get Kiki. $50 they go get Kiki.
I just am so unfamiliar with.
Sandy again. Like, can Kiki shoot for real? For real?
I don't think that part of her game was really outlined at UCLA, but she used to. Uh-oh, here we go. I'm not gonna.
Light work, no reaction.
You were right.
Give me my money. Give me my money. Hold on,
Toronto
I'm gonna put my Zelle. Y'all want Zelle? Y'all
I'm
want
crying. Toronto
Zelle,
Tempo selects Kiki Rice.
Cash App? I got Venmo. Which I want? Cash App. Hold on. Venmo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to
Run
say on this
my
one because
$50 right now.
Toronto, Toronto is obviously a new team that we're not gonna know nothing about until we see them in one of their preseason games. Um, but if I'm Kiki, that's exciting. There's really nothing that's stopping me from making my own way and solidifying my spot.
Yeah.
Definitely the type of player to do that and to make that happen. So
Where's my $50? I don't hear no. Everybody in here. Everybody who's watching owes me $50.
No.
I
I feel
said $50 Toronto gets Kiki. I always tend to do this. It's one player who just seemingly falls throughout the draft and they're supposed to be a top 5 pick. It always happens every year.
Mhm.
Y'all remember the Dana Evans situation? That motherfucker was projected
Yeah.
number 1 in the damn draft and fell to the second round.
Dana Evans was projected 1?
Or 2 back when she was in Louisville. Hell yeah. Or how you say it?
Oh,
How you say it? Louisville.
I ain't worried about none of that. It's Louisville.
Yes, and she didn't get drafted till the second round.
Yeah.
Every time I talk about the draft, that's something like that stuck in my head. I can't get it out of my head every time I talk about the draft.
I'm just
Did
I
they
thought
announce players of the year? Player of the year yet? Or no?
like Naismith player of the year?
Yeah. Or do I live under a rock?
I don't remember. I remember defensive player of the year, which was Hannah, who was like the first guard to get it in like 10 years.
Bro. I watch the Hannah games. I be watching some of the steals. Bro, 4 of them, people just be giving her the ball. 4 of them. I'm no bull. 4 of her steals. A whole bunch of
Megan Gustafson. I didn't know she got moved. Wasn't she at Las Vegas last year? Haley Jones,
yeah.
Carla Letty, Nika Mule, who's hurt again this year, I believe. Carly Samuelson, Suge Sutton. I don't know who they pick.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Because I don't want this to sound wrong.
Okay.
It's a roster of
I was looking at that.
a lot of people who have been in and out of the league
I didn't want to say it.
and or have lower roles on bigger teams, which is fine.
Correct.
There's a place for everyone now that we have all these teams.
Absolutely.
Do you want a chance to do something this year or no? That's because if you do,
I think I
go
might
get your
spoil it
Flage.
for you. The pick is in.
Did they get Flage?
I don't know yet. Hold on.
You said the pick is in.
She had to walk to the podium.
All right, then no, she's speaking now. You know, you could just pause your thing for a second. So they didn't get Flaugier. Okay, so they're not going anywhere. Got it. Next.
I don't even know who this is. I could pause it. I'm being selfish.
No. Don't. Press play. No. Ayana Martin. I got a little Spanish.
Go ahead.
Ayana Martin Carillon. That's probably how you say it.
Period. And
Carillon.
that's the pick for the Portland Fire. Um,
Whatever.
yeah, I'm looking at these highlights that she's got so far. I mean, obviously it's not like she knows scrub, but
I'm not gonna lie. You could quote me on this. Heaven is a little bit disappointed in this draft right now. Not because I don't know these people. For the first 3 picks, I got it. You gotta do what you gotta fucking
right.
do. You gotta get
Yeah.
these people because I'd be damned if I let the Minnesota Lynx get AZ and I'm Dallas. I get it.
Absolutely.
Now it's like, what are you trying to do for your season? Portland, what are you doing for your season? Are you hoping this is I'm going to get pieces that are going to buy into my system, we're going to win? Because that's not how it works in a W. That's not happening. You have to go up against teams like Golden State. You have to go against teams like the Liberty, the Lynx. You need to have firepower and not a hope and a dream.
It's
Dead
definitely,
ass.
and let's see.
I have a note, but I'm gonna wait till this is finished. Remind me, please.
It's about time.
Okay. Good selection. Good selection. She looks so good. She looks so good in this out. She looks amazing.
Yeah, to me, she's the only one that really understood the assignment. But anyway, we forgot to even say it. Golden State Valkyries pick Flaugier Johnson.
That's
I like
fire.
that. Yeah, I
I,
like that. I was nervous that they wasn't even about to have her go top 10 like we should, but
she looks like pull that up. She looks. Is she going
wow.
to the Grammys? Oh, damn. She might have the best dress for now. This is
Nah,
amazing.
I do believe she's best dressed.
Look at that dress. Look at that dress.
Yeah, I love it, actually.
The velvet. Now you got the fur. But yeah, at one of my friends talking about Great Gatsby, it sure is giving that the theme.
A little bit.
But this is an amazing look by her. But the note I had was I don't freaking forgot. How about that?
I knew you were gonna say that. Like, I literally knew you were gonna say that. I was hoping you wrote it down or something, because I would
No.
have forgot as well.
Have has a note. I'm crying. Well, haven't forgot.
I didn't even type down. Why are you saying me?
What the fuck was I gonna say? Yo, I couldn't tell you what I was gonna say.
That's okay. Washington Mystics. This is gonna be their second pick of the draft.
I know what I was gonna say. Are they on the clock right now? No, I'm hurrying up. I'm spitting fire. I wish teams would call Kathy and the WNBA draft committee and tell them ahead of time who their top 2 picks are. Because you have people invited to this draft that don't get drafted to the freaking second round, third round. And I feel like if you are invited, you need to be a first rounder.
I mean,
Somebody give me a
yeah,
boom.
I think I think that's typically the idea. I think that's typically the idea, but it is also always devastating for that to be the case. Because even if you do that, there's definitely going to be multiple like people that are overlapping in terms of who the top 2 are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't really navigate that too much. I will say there were 1 or 2 that I saw here. I'm like, interesting. I wouldn't think that, in
I,
terms of getting an invite, or I see another person maybe possibly like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really surprised to see Rory Harmon not at the draft.
yeah.
Um, so there's always going to be those things, but
It's also like I feel like it takes away from the opportunity of people who are drafted first round and they're not there. They're at home at a draft party. Why are you not there? And you got picked in the first round.
look at her little brother walking like that.
The whole family, yo, they kill me.
Yes, they're actually all hilarious.
Wait, what did that tweet say? Wait, so if Twitter is not called Twitter no more, what you call the post? Flaw with
Was it
Gabby and
pretty funny?
Veronica might hit a little eye. I don't know. I think it'll work.
Paige at Coachella living her best life.
I think Flau'jae
I
could
was
learn a lot from Gabby. I will say that. I think she could learn a lot from Gabby. What page I can show the best way to go? Is that your mom?
I was like, wait, that is my mother. Paige is at the draft, mother.
Yo. Um, but yeah, I like this. I like this. I don't understand how people don't like Flau'jae and her mom. I mean,
Her mom can be doing too much sometimes, but like my mom used to do too much too. It's just
that
something you gotta deal with.
that's what moms
Yeah.
are here to do. The absolute most
The
for their
absolute
child.
most. Exactly.
What?
Exactly. But I love Flau'jae. I love that she's just dominated in her space, and her space is so unique. She's not just a basketball player; she's also a rapper, and she claims that so well. And I think that it's also interesting because you see a lot of hoopers that want to rap or like do other things,
Yeah.
and she's just been able to navigate both so well. I really have a lot of admiration for her and how she's been able to navigate her career, navigate the what's it called? My mother is distracting me. Just navigate everything, honestly.
See, moms. This is what moms do. They're the
Hmm.
best. But
They are.
yeah, I like Flau'jae's game, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna be the one. I met her on the rap game. Like this is what I was introduced to her as, and then I don't know where she's playing basketball and actually like highly recruited. And then
Yeah.
she goes into college, and there's no drop off, and it's a continual grow. Like she just continues to grow her game, and every year she's had a different role on top of that. This
Hmm.
year was her most important role, showing I'm number one, or I can be number one and two, whatever you need. I don't have to be the third, fourth option. I could take a team somewhere.
That's what I love about her. She's definitely a chameleon. Like she's going
Mm-hmm.
to fit into a role and find a way to be effective in that role. And I think that there's still a lot of space for the Valkyries to grow. Like the fact that they had such a successful season last year, being their first year out, that clearly like now they know the pieces that they need and everything moving forward. So I think Flage is a great piece. I'm really excited to see how that flows together.
Yeah. Who's next? Who is next? Let's see. I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now. Oh, the Washington Mystics, then
Oh
the
yeah.
Indiana Fever. Hmm. I want to see who they pick.
I don't know why I see Raven Johnson going to the Indiana Fever.
You
Uh,
know, I wouldn't
I
be
don't
too
know.
mad at that.
Really just says that. Can't lie. Uh, in
I
terms of
I also know now though we start seeing some people that like later in the first draft it'd be people we don't know usually, but I it's more picks this first draft, so maybe they're gonna, you know, do something different.
oh no, I think Mystic's got to be going for a guard, right? Dang, the pick is in already.
Let's see, bro. Who the fuck did they pick? Nah,
What?
somebody get what's her name? What the hell is her name? What's her name? Somebody please tell me her name, please. The coach. I'm blanking. Help!
Corey?
Get Corey on the phone right now. I want Corey on the phone right now.
You talking about the UCLA coach or the Mystics
The
coach?
UCLA coach.
Corey.
I want her on my phone right now. Give me an interview with her.
Yo, what? I did not see that.
Give me an interview with
Anyway,
her.
the Mystics select Angela Duleek. I think that was how they just said it. But that is surprising. She has Dugalik.
Dugalik?
Just yeah, her whole career she's been a role player and that role has grown every year. But this I'm so happy. That's awesome. Like I think she really this year she really expanded her game and allowed herself and put herself in this position. But I think this is another pick that came out of left field. I don't think anybody would have thought she's going that she was going to go top 10. That's amazing. I love that for her.
What's this? 4 draft picks?
Hmm?
This 4 draft picks, right? Already? And we in the first round?
Mhm.
Somebody get Corey on the phone right now. How did you? Because I know before the draft happened, coaches is already selling play. Like, look, it happens. The college coaches talking to the WNBA scouts. It happens all the time. What?
Yeah.
But this might be another situation with the Sky. I need you to come off the bench, and I need you to add to my team. I don't need you to be the star of the team. I don't need you to have a prominent role. I need you to add to it. When who do they have at the 5? Washington Mystics. When Shakira is tired, come, come, come in the game. That's fine. And who else? Can you pull up that
That's
draft
insane.
board, please? Who the Mystics pick in the 3rd round, in the 4th pick? What the? Nah, see, get Corey on the phone. Get Corey on the phone.
Damn.
Get Corey on the phone. You got
Absolutely.
the teammates with each other. So actually, scratch that. When your teammates tired, come. So
Exactly. No.
when your teammates
They're
tired, come.
huge though. The Mystics are huge.
Yo, and all this, and I still don't think they doing nothing this year. It's no hate, no shade. The damn W is too packed right now.
Yeah. I don't necessarily.
Rob Dove Tech. That's who you are, right? Yeah. Yo, been watching in the gym.
Why do they have some crazy like intro for the Indiana Fever? All these stats and stuff.
My name is Heaven Bristow, and I refrain from discussing the Indiana Fever. Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful with that. Corey Close probably on the phone right now asking players in the transfer portal if they're seeing this UCLA WNBA draft run. And you ain't lying. This is a
Yo,
hell of a recruiting tour. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not
Top
even talking
10,
to the
too.
players. I'm not even talking
Top
to the
10.
players. I'm talking to the parents. I got your child, bro. Send them here. They're going
Send
to
them
the W game.
immediately.
I'm not
I
talking to the
think that the
players.
Fever are gonna make a lot of noise this year. I really do.
All right, so who do they get?
I don't know.
I don't know no more. I'm just here to react. I don't know no more. Out cold. Chris Lucci
I
in the
know that's
building.
right. There he is, the man.
Nah, I couldn't imagine having 4 first rounders, top 10
I think they're going Raven.
as Corey
I
and
think they
not
need some more.
who.
Oh, the pick is in. Fever.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. You were right.
Mhm. What are you just saying that, or do you actually know the number of like the most draftees from one team in one draft? I feel like there's not a lot of emotion in this draft. I don't see nobody crying.
Not you. Do you just not you checking? I think, but I haven't seen from one team. Yeah, I can't imagine they got 4 in the first round.
Mhm.
They still got 4 other players to choose from. You got third round, second round. I don't see why they can't break a record. Because you got to think UConn be having WNBA picks every year, but never everyone's not ready in one year.
Facts. That's very true.
So they got Raven Johnson.
Hmm.
My worry is who's the please help me. Who's the last guard from South Carolina that went to Indiana Fever?
Ty Harris,
No. Wasn't this recently?
like the
Yes.
last guard
What's
that
yeah, yeah.
wouldn't make the offensive end. Just piss me off. I'm blocking Aaliyah Boston because of this. Because of what?
Well,
I'm confused.
what I don't understand is why so many W fans don't like Raven Johnson. I don't understand that.
That's a thing?
Yes, bro.
I didn't know. Oh,
I don't know why. Raven Johnson was
there
fine.
are. It's fine.
Yo, you ever walked the Hills gang? Is that a dude? Can you click that circle, please?
Oh, stop it.
Unless you cross dressing in the
Both
closet,
of
my
y'all
gang,
are.
shush. Unless you
Both of y'all
cross
are.
dressing in the closet, gang,
How
shush.
many contracts are guaranteed in this draft of the
The
3 rounds?
Fever, Peter Gorman or Pete Gorman, the
I
Fever
put
drafted Raven
7. You
Johnson.
see Chris's question? Because I don't know that answer. I feel like you'd be more equipped for that.
How many contracts are guaranteed in this draft of the 3 rounds? Ain't shit guaranteed, but probably the top 5 and that's it.
Well, I thought that the money was. Now,
Oh, is that what he's asking? I
I
was
don't know.
conflate
I was just putting that in there too. I don't know.
I was conflating it with the team spots. That's why. Yeah, what do you mean by are you talking about like the money contract or actually signing to a team and staying on the team? I'm gonna hide your face. Who the Mystic selector?
I ain't
Oh
even say nothing. It already happened.
snap!
You ain't even know. Yeah. Nah, but I'm happy for that one too. That's where I thought she was going.
Yeah, yeah.
So I like that. No.
Oh, that's fire. That's tough.
Yeah, I actually really like her there. I love
That's
Coach O.
Coach Yo, man. What a coach.
And she be cleaning up in that transfer portal, baby.
Yo,
She be going
I
to work.
I think it's her. I think people genuinely want to play for Coach Yo. Like, damn, I get
Mhm.
to play for a coach like that. That's it. I don't even
Yeah.
think it'd be Ole Miss or nothing. Like, damn, I want to play for her.
Yeah, who wants to go to Ole Miss? Respectfully, I'm sorry. Put up. Yeah. Who wants to do that? I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. This will be a good fit for them. There were rumors around the W and speculations that this is what they wanted, the type of player they wanted in Cody McMahon, and
Mm.
they ended up getting her. So, you're watching, you're hoping there's the pick is still left, and boom.
Wow. I love how she just finds a way to be effective.
Yeah.
I really do. Love her game.
Oof.
Right.
When she did that.
Then the number one pick earned just last year. This is not just AZ getting paid. This is WNBA finally admitting what these women have been
Huh?
let the busy read and just change salaries. Period. Say that then. All that. All that.
Facts, no caps. All
Yeah, no,
facts, no caps.
that is awesome. We were just talking about the other day just how much more the salary raise meant than just more money. It's such a historic feat. And just really happy for these women that their much deserved payment is coming. Pay the ladies. Pay them immediately.
Um, Chris asked for roster and money. Discuss both. Okay, I'm not gonna speak on anything I don't know for sure. I do know rosters, like nothing is technically guaranteed unless you're like first, I'll say 1 through 5. After that, nothing is guaranteed. But these were the years before. I can't imagine the rookie contracts. Don't take that away. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine, all right, now rookie contracts are 250,000 and you're just kicking them off because you still have to pay them.
Exactly.
You still have to pay these people.
Mm-hmm.
So fine. The years prior, I could afford to draft you and kick you off my team
Exactly.
and pay you $70,000 while you go do whatever you want with your life. I don't care. I cannot afford to be paying you $250,000 for no reason, and you're not even on my team no more. So
I don't think that they were getting if they got waived. I don't think they were getting that money.
they weren't, or
I don't
not
know because that was
rookies.
part of the new CBA. Yeah.
Okay. So it was just
For
players,
sure. Yeah, that's what it was such a big thing that they were able to get that.
because I know that players already in the league, if you got traded and signed to another team and they cut you, they still have to pay you.
Mm-hmm.
But not rookies.
I don't think that was a thing because
Yeah.
I feel like that was a part of the conversation, and something that
In
people were
doing
just
so,
like happy for. So
all rookies, fully guaranteed contracts in the rookie season. Yeah. Yeah. So to answer your question, now that they're fully guaranteed the money, I can't imagine you leave them off the team, bro. Why would I be paying you for $300,000 to sit at home?
not fact.
I drafted you.
Yeah, I think that's good that it puts a little bit more pressure on them too to not just be able to like throw these people's lives around. You know what I mean? Like for real. I think that's a good addition to that. Because that would make me think 2, 3, 4 times before we make that decision. You know what I mean? They still got to make whatever decision is best for the team, but
And maybe that's why we're seeing the type of draft we're seeing tonight. Maybe that's exactly why. It's no longer, okay, I'm gonna pick whoever I want. I might not keep them. It's more of a, nah, I can't be paying people to sit at home. So I'm gonna pick who I need and who's gonna play on this team, or at least bring value to the team, practice, whatever, you know. That's what I imagine. Um, had to let the comp pod central the fifth short of Gilbert. It randomly popped up and I thought I saw Murph. And it was actually him. Wait, what's that?
Selected with the first 2 picks of WNBA draft, adding to the long list of players in the league. That just feels like it was unnecessary to say.
Okay, I got it. Next year, who's going number 1? Okay, AJ DeBonsa, the number 1 pick in the draft. Who's going number 2? Darian Peterson, the number 2 pick in the draft. 2 heterosexual picks back to back, adding to the long list of outed heterosexual players in the NBA. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What?
It seems so stupid. Like, why did you say that though?
What are you
Like,
talking
what
about,
makes you
bro?
want to say like, okay,
Oh
good
shoot!
job?
Shout out Tina Thompson. Big shout out Tina Thompson. All right, my my dad and stepmom are watching the draft upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine they're too happy about some of these drafts. I can't imagine it. All right, Connecticut Sun. Your season's not going anywhere, so please leave a good pick to the rest of the draft.
Yeah.
Messaging.
I mean, you might as well just try to ride it out until you pack it up and come on to Houston, baby.
Like,
Just
don't be selfish. Just pick somebody random and let somebody else have.
They have. First of all, let's talk about how they got rid of Marina Mayberry. Is that not kind of crazy of them?
She didn't even want to be there. Remember, she was trying to leave last year and they said, fuck no. So I
I thought
know.
she might want to stay with her little boo.
Hell no. They in the W, yo. It ain't nothing to
know,
hop
I
on a
wasn't.
flight. Hell no. I can't, I
I
just
forgot. You're
know.
right. I forgot.
I just know at the end of the season and that CBA hit, Marina probably was like this. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Like, yay, I'm out of jail.
I'm out of jail is crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Who you got them picking? The pick is in.
Connecticut Sun. Who's even left? Another UCLA pick? Bro, if I'm Corey, I'm sitting back and I'm talking to my dean. If I'm talking to my president of the UCLA University, I'm telling up my contract 15 million, bro. Up my contract 15 million, bro.
She already better get it up. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Who's Nell Angloma? Oh, oui, oui. Je
Yeah.
m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Comme ci, comme ça.
All right.
Un, dos, tres, 14. Whatever the hell they be saying.
That
Un, dos, trois,
just sound like
14.
doing something.
Yeah, come on. Um, yeah, I need to see even we don't even have a way of watching these games. Like
What games?
these overseas games. We'd have to know the website because that's how it was when I played overseas. I had to give my family or whatever the website.
Yeah, and the time, because it would probably be like 5 a.m.
But if they're gonna be drafted first round, I need to see these people play.
You better start locking in for next season. You can let me know something because I ain't watching that.
Oh no.
I ain't watching it.
No.
I ain't waking up to watch it.
Let me see what she do. No, you know what? No, I don't care. I don't care about the Connecticut Sun. I don't. You have one more year until you go to
She
Houston.
nice.
Then you can start doing something. What position she play? Low 3? And she got a jumper?
I like her.
Let me see.
Let's see.
Okay. She's young. How old is she? She's got to be like 17, bruh. That's the only thing.
Holly was trying to do her big one, trying to ask this girl questions in French, and then the girl's answering in English.
Please find that on Twitter. That has to be on Twitter already. That has to be on Twitter already.
Embarrassing.
Holly, 2 for your mistakes. That's what you get. Next time, speak English,
Unless she
girl.
can't understand it and she can only speak it, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Who, Holly or the girl?
The girl.
Ain't she French? She probably don't understand the French Holly speaking. What was I gonna say? The only thing I don't like about the draft though is you have these rules and regulations for US players and don't extend them to the foreign players. That's the only thing I don't like. You're coming into the draft at 20. She's not even 20. She's 19. You can't do that here. You have to be what, 21? How do
21, 22.
and at least what, 3 years of college?
At least.
Fine, we get the college part because they don't have university basketball and high school
Right.
basketball. Fine. At least keep the age limit the same. What a clown. Wait, what happened? First off, a woman asked her the
Adam
question.
Silver was asked last month about just your future as the commissioner of the WNBA, and he said he didn't know what you wanted to do. So I guess I'm just curious, like, how much do you want to stay the commissioner of the WNBA? How much longer do you anticipate to be in this role?
Well, thank you, Maddie. I do crack up how everybody's focused on me, and you should be focused on the hundreds of amazing women and thousands of women who run this league outside of myself. Our women owners, our women board of governors, our women GMs and women head coaches, and my whole team of, diverse women and men who are working hard every day to get the 30th season tipped off by May 8th. But I appreciate that you're focused on me as well. I wonder whether you would ask that of a man, by the way.
Pause that. Let me go. Let me tell you something. Kathy. No, they wouldn't ask that of a man because they'd be calling for his firing nonstop. And what they would ask of a man is, how do you feel about people wanting you fired? They would have straight up asked that. She didn't ask that. So no, she wouldn't have asked that nice ass question to a man. She would have been much meaner. Fine, cool. What the hell is your problem? You know people don't like you, and yet you find a way to keep answering questions in a way that people don't like. I never met someone. Yo, I don't understand. I never seen nothing like this. You keep answering. You know people not gonna like that answer.
ATL's pick is in.
Kathy, bro. I think the only you know what? Kathy. Medina Akot. Is that the
Don
one
might give him a run for their money for
most picks?
Mhm.
This is interesting. I think she'll do fine. But where's she going? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Who's in Atlanta still? That matters because I'll tell you right now.
Hev for commissioner. I'm for it. Make it happen.
I'm not even gonna lie, I appreciate y'all. I'd be the worst commissioner on planet.
Never
I'd be
mind.
the worst commissioner on
I
planet
retract
Earth.
my endorsement.
Because I ain't playing all that politic and stuff.
I like her little suit.
I like her suit. It's a nice color. It's a pretty color. Pretty. But back to Kathy. Bro, you get booed at your own organization's games.
Yeah.
Why
And
are you?
players laugh at you.
They don't even back you up. Like, you get crucified in the media. You would think the players would be like, listen, y'all gotta chill. She's doing everything. Kathy, man, you hanging on by whatever thread Adam Silver is hanging down on. Whatever he hanging down for you to grab onto, that's what's happening.
So I want to go back to the Connecticut Sun because I know you wasn't too excited about them, but I don't know. They put together a little something. They got Diamond Miller, Shea Petty, Aaliyah Edwards, Olivia Nelson-Ododa, Kennedy Burke, Sanaya Rivers, Anissa Morrow, Mamigan, Tor, Brittany Griner,
Yeah.
and Layla Larkin. They can do something. I'm not. Is Cassie the most hated? Yes, 100%. That's not even a question if Kathy's the most hated.
Nah, I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing it for Connecticut Sun.
I think they can come together.
And do what? Win? Have a winning season? Maybe. Like, are you saying that as far like they're not making a playoff run?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't saying talking about playoffs. I'm just saying they could do a little something.
And not be as bad as last year. Hey, as long as you're getting better, that's all that matters.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about.
Okay. Maybe. I don't see like a number one guard that could really take over. But
yeah. Do they have another pick?
The Connecticut Sun, the worst team in the second worst team, third worst team. Yeah, they have one more after this. They have the 15th pick.
Oh, I see. They could get them. They got Tanaya Latson on the board still. That could be good. Don't do that.
No. In today's league, if you're gonna you need like a tall, prominent scorer to be your main guy.
Already.
Close the door. Oh, that's fire! That's fire! I like that. That's nice.
That's the first person that wasn't at the draft, right?
Yeah, she's not there. That's tough. She really, I mean, I got the chance to play against her at Boston College. And she was really good there. And then she went to Duke. And, it kind of dropped off her first year. That's understandable. But she still had the minutes, still had the game, still started every game, still was a very essential player to them. And then it just kept building there. And this last year really showed that I could do something at this guard spot. She's just a little short. That's it. She's just a little short. Best ability, only key. Marta Suarez.
I forgot about Ashlyn Jackson.
I want to see where Marta Suarez goes. I like her game a lot.
You did say that.
I did.
You were expecting her to be first rounder.
Hey, it's still one more pick left.
And it's Connecticut Sun. I'm excited for the WNBA season with the pod. And learn more about the service level stuff. It seems like what players in this draft. Whew, that was fast. What players from this draft should I really keep an eye on? Why don't you give Rob a couple people he should keep his eye on from this year's draft?
From this year's draft?
Yeah, he said he's new to the WNBA, but wants to keep up with a few people.
Heaven's got you right now. To watch out for. as of right now, that's drafted. We'll give you some more information because you be here, you be with the entirely
For sure.
fuck it, F it. We doing a mid roll. We doing a mid roll. Shout out
Okay.
to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody commenting. Dove Tech, it's all love from here. We appreciate y'all tuning into the live during the draft. Y'all could be watching on TV, but y'all are watching it here and engaging with us. So appreciate y'all. Who you should watch? Azzi, no question. Azzi Fudd. I'd
Mhm.
look out for Gabriela Jaquez because it was a controversial pick and it could turn out to do them some justice. And Chicago Sky is also the team to watch based on their who the hell they just pick?
It's not crazy. It's more so the schools that's crazy.
Yo, hold on. Ready? Get this clip. This is gonna be a clip because I said so. And we are acting. I got you real quick, Rob. And why haven't the Liberty drafted yet? Because they shouldn't have a draft pick because they were good. The only reason the Lynx had one so damn high is because they got it from a trade. The Liberty don't have a draft pick till the 3rd round, and it's damn near the last one. I'm Corey from UCLA, Coach Corey. This is how I would be at the end of this draft. Who's the dean? Who's the dean of UCLA University AD Athletic? This is not funny. Who is it? Who is Martin Jarman? Okay. Boop 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 boop. Yo, Martin. Yo, you watching the draft game? Yeah. All right. So right now, my contract, I'm not too mad at it. I just think for someone that's shooting for 6, 7 draft picks in one draft, 5 of them in the first round, I think we could up it. Yeah. Well, how much more? I got you. I'll tell you right now. Basketball salary.
You're still going. My
Yes.
God.
Yeah, put it to 12 million, please. Like 12 million. Thank you.
You're sick. Oh my gosh.
Appreciate that, Murph. Man. I don't understand how you get this much draft picks up in here, bro. This is crazy.
So how many is in the first? That's it for the first round, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
All right. So let's take a look at who's still available. Who are you surprised that didn't make it? That didn't make it through the first round?
Nobody. I'm not. I'm gonna say I'm surprised that Taina, is how you say it? Taina Mir.
Tonight. Wait, who?
Taina Mir
What?
from Duke, the point guard.
Oh, okay.
I am surprised that she went first round, but that's it.
Yes, no, that was a surprise, but like I love that,
Yeah, like I don't think anybody's left out. I'm just surprised she got in. Shout out to her though. Like I think it'll be fine. Who's round 2?
I think that Tanaya Latson surprises me a little bit, but not necessarily based on her past year with South Carolina, because obviously her production did go down. But when you go to a team like South Carolina, you can only expect that, honestly. But I still think that she's a first rounder.
Yeah.
But I think that especially if she's on a team where she's put in a position to do well, that she's definitely gonna prove her worth in the league for sure.
I think what it is can you click that for us? How tall is she? Tanaya Latson. All right, I'll look it up. Tanaya Latson. I see it right here.
She's
okay.
5'8".
She's 5'8". Damn, for her career, she averaged 20. Jeez. Okay, so I think that's the problem. You're 5'8", and you're a score first guard. I think that's the only problem somebody might have right now. When you look at the teams, like look at all the teams. I'm gonna list them off mad quick. You
Okay.
have the Dream, the Sky, the Sun, the Fever, the Liberty, the Tempo, the Mystics, Wings, Valkyrie, my four. Portland could use her. Portland could use anything.
Yeah.
Portland could use her. I don't see why Portland doesn't draft her.
Agree.
I'm about to call and see if she needs an agent. Coach Close. Yo, Lucci. Chris Lucci. Unc gonna get her 12 million. I'm telling you, watch. And one of her assistants just signed with the Mystics. Que Paso?
He's talking about Michaela.
She signed with the Mystics like as a coach?
No. As a player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ain't this like... Oh, Martha Suarez goes to the Storm, Seattle Storm. Pick number 16 is in, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Damn, how low is... Okay, Portland is on the clock right now. I can't imagine they don't go Tanaya.
I was looking at the best available. If you think they need a guard, or you're just saying you like her there.
I'm just saying they need something.
Yeah. You see where you see Tanaya, I mean not Tanaya, Janiyah Barker going anywhere?
I forgot about her.
Yeah, I like her game. Tennessee probably didn't exemplify it the best. But I don't know. Because some significant people still on the board. I was reading a little bit down.
Yeah. Let's see.
Janiyah Barker, Reagan Beers. I didn't even know she was in the draft. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know she graduated. Roy Harmon, Little Paige Bugs from Baylor.
Okay.
And those are some key pieces that I'm like, I think they could be a significant piece somewhere.
There's a lot of people left, but these are all like names that we know, but they were projected like second, third round. How is she eligible for the draft? Kayleen Smichael. I thought she was in the transfer portal. The guard for Maryland.
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't know Dominique Darius was in it. I thought she was coming back for another year.
My question is, can you do the same thing with the NBA that you could do the men's that you could do with the women, which is declare your name for the... No, you would have to take it out already.
Yeah, you would have to. Dang, you would have to take it out. But it would be pretty pointless to do that because you don't get to go do workouts and stuff like you do in the NBA. Like you don't get to go test the water for real. You can have some conversations hypothetically, but
Nah, yeah, I could have sworn she was in the transfer. She was in the transfer portal, but it says she eligible for the draft.
Look at what D put on the thing. Boston Mitchell will also hit scoring. They drafted her to shut down the other top scorers in the league. I'm on board. I'm assuming he's talking about.
Hold on, don't move that. Who is he talking about?
From South Carolina, Raven Johnson. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they have what? So they have the best shooter, arguably the best scorer. Boston Mitchell. Also, they drafted her to shut down the other top scorers in the league. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's what we said. That she's heavy on defense. I just never seen Indiana prioritize defense. That's what I said.
Yeah. It's still Stephanie White there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, UCLA still got, what, one on the board? And she's top 5 best available still. That's crazy.
Ew, what the Okay, so yeah, let's see. All right, who's picking next? I want to see Portland Fire.
Portland. The pick is in. Let's see where we're going. Oh.
Who'd they pick?
So we have a trade.
Oh shit.
So the Valkyries traded the rights to Flau'jae Johnson for Martez.
So they got Marta,
Yeah.
and the Seattle Storm
And Frida.
got, they're so annoying. So instead of the Seattle drafting her third because they wanted to make sure they got Awa, okay, so that's probably who they wanted all along. So why didn't they just draft her 14? I guess they didn't want nobody else to get Diana. Whatever. All right, who did Portland pick? Frida. Okay, no.
I'm not familiar. She's from Germany. Not familiar with her game. Frida Burr.
I don't really.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on.
All right, bet. I'm gonna text D.
Okay. All right. We are going to call it wraps for tonight. We really wanted to get through the first round, but we kind of got carried away and everything. We just wanted to thank you guys for sticking with us. We really enjoyed this. Hopefully we can start doing stuff like this. Stay tuned in with us as we continue to cover the WNBA. Me and Hev are just really excited to get the ball rolling for the W on this side in terms of entirely media. So thank you guys.
Look, I had fun. Anything I said on here was purely a joke. Nothing I said. Nothing I said that wasn't in relation to the players was a joke.
We'll see you guys next time.